So hello, Freya.
Hello.
It's nice to have you here in
Thank
the
you for
Rest.
having me. I'm happy to be here on this gorgeous set.
Let's start from the beginning. So, can you tell me, were you the only ginger, or did you have any other people around?
So, I'm the youngest of 3 girls, and we are all ginger. We're all quite tall as well. I am the tallest and the youngest, but I have 2 older sisters who are both ginger. I have a ginger mum, and my grandma is also ginger. And she is now 88 and she's still ginger.
Wow.
Yeah, my mum has gone grey now. But yeah, she still carries a ginger gene strong. And through that, we also had ginger pets growing up.
No.
So I had a ginger cat. I've now got 2 ginger dogs. We had a white cat at one point that had like little ginger bits on his face. Ginger hamsters, ginger rabbits.
Was that a deliberate choice?
Goldfish
You were
as well. Yeah, it was deliberate. And yeah, there's a few ginger people in my school as well. I think I was the only ginger person in my year, but yeah, I knew quite a few a few gingers.
Can you tell me how was it growing up?
As a ginger? Interesting. I think my overall experience is fairly positive. I know that other people have had it harder than maybe I did, but I was surrounded by lots of love and appreciation for my hair as well. My hair, my skin, protection of it as well. Lots of fear of sun damage, but also being told to never cut my hair or dye my hair. But overall, my experience growing up ginger has been pretty good.
That's good to hear.
Yeah.
I feel like even the fact that you have such a big ginger family must be, first of all, a unique experience. But also, probably you got quite a lot of support because of it, right?
Yeah. I mean, I guess we spoke about it a bit growing up, but I guess it's just a part of our lives. So yeah,
such a big part. You picked ginger pets as well. Which is just so
I think it kind of started as a joke. I think we got Tango, my old cat.
Tango.
Yeah. We had him, and he made it to 18 years, so I had him most of my life. And then I think, it kind of just became like a bit of a running joke to carry on getting ginger pets, and it just lasted, and had like little ginger dolls as well. So yeah, definitely was represented through my toys and pets and all of it.
Do you remember when you first became aware that you maybe look different?
I think from quite a young age, I kind of knew. I don't remember in like nursery as much. I think the classic of old woman touching your hair. Just like stopped in the street and an old woman be like, "Oh, beautiful girl." I think I remember being told. I remember my dad. He had a friend who was ginger, and I remember she was really like, "Ginger's got to stick together. We've got to stick together." And I remember being quite young, and he said, "You know, we're a dying breed. We're dying." And I was like, "What? What's going on?" So yeah, I think from quite a young age, I knew it was different as well. I guess also like just in school. Like there's people with blonde hair and brown hair, but there's not loads of gingers running around. So,
and you said your experience has been quite positive. Have you experienced any names or any phrases that people say? Maybe?
What, like negative names,
or even positive? To be fair,
it was always added to insult. Like it was. I mean, people would be like, "Oh, you're ginger." But it was like, "You're a ginger bitch," or "You're a ginger cunt," and I go like, "Yeah, and look at you." Like at least I've got something. It was always just added to insult, and it just it didn't bother me that much. Carrot top, but I just was always like, "But at the top of a carrot's green."
That's so true. I don't understand what that came.
Copperhead as well, I think. But that was like, again, not really offensive. I'm sure there are others, but I think it was mainly just always added to insult, and that was like, "Oh, she's ginger, she's a ginger bitch." It's like, cool.
I am.
I'll give you a ginger bitch. Yeah. So, yeah, I think that's one, yeah.
Can you tell me how have those experiences as a child affected you as an adult or no?
I guess it's made me maybe more witty and quick because I was like prepared to maybe have like insults thrown around, and I wanted to have something to say back to them. So I guess it's actually been like good for my creative mind and like, yeah, I guess I remember being classed in year 4 as a comeback queen because we had a comeback off to see who could like come up with comebacks the fastest, and I was crowned the comeback queen. Thanks. So yeah, maybe it's just made me.
I'm quite jealous of that.
Thanks. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I guess maybe it's made me slightly quicker at maybe responding to insults. Maybe just also more self-aware as well. But yeah, I think. I'm not sure how else. I guess maybe it's like self-conscious of like knowing that I have something different about me, but that's kind of worn off now. Like I've been alive long enough that I'm fairly used to the way I look.
How has it changed, or what was the process?
I think as a child, as a young child, didn't care at all about the way I looked, and then as a teenager. I mean, I think, yeah, just being like a female teenager just generally comes with a lot of insecurities about the way you look. But for me, it was that I stood out a lot. Like, I had a growth spurt before most of the men in my class. I was pretty tall in school, and I was tall and ginger. And so I knew that, like, I stuck out like a sore thumb. And, yeah, I knew that everyone could see me most of the time, and I mean, there's a good side of that I'm easy to spot in a crowd, but then also knowing that I was like different to the people around me, I think I wanted to kind of hide away. I would like lean. I think I got like back problems because I try and lean so much to kind of make myself smaller. I did try to dye my hair when I was in year 8, so when I was about 12 years old. I got like some boxed brown dye and tried to dye my hair, but it didn't work at all. Nothing happened. My hair, I must have not known what I was doing, or cheap hair dye or something. But
how did it make you feel that it didn't work?
I was really annoyed, but my dad, my dad like works in graphic design, and he like photoshopped me with brown hair, and he was like, look, it like go kind of green, like no, you shouldn't have brown hair. But I think because that was like when filters were coming out, so I think I'd seen a filter of me with brown hair, and I was like, oh, I should dye my hair brown, like, and then I wouldn't stand out as much. But yeah, I think when it didn't work, I was quite annoyed. It was just like a self-conscious teen, trying to change it. But I was also really jealous of all my friends who could dye their hair all the time. I still kind of am now, I have friends who will be like pink one week and blue the other, and I'm like, I'm just always ginger. And like I don't cut my hair very much, and like just keep it the same. I'm like, that must be so fun.
And you say you're always ginger now, so do you feel the need to change it?
Not anymore. No, I like my hair now, but I think it'd be fun to dye my hair. I think maybe like if or when I go grey, I think I'll experiment with different colours.
I wonder if you will, because if your grandma is 80 and she's still ginger.
Yeah, I know, I might not. I might still be ginger for the rest of my life. But yeah, I think I'd like to experiment more with different colours. I just think it's quite fun to like be able to dye your hair. But yeah, no, I think overall, like, I think it's just time that got me like being comfortable with like being ginger and ginger skin as well. That used to really annoy me, that I couldn't get in the sun all the time, and that I'd like go bright red just from being hot. And then people are like, "Oh, you're sunburned," and I'm like, "No, I'm just gone into like a hot room, like I just turned red."
Do you feel like your appearance has been curated by others because you had ginger hair?
How so?
If maybe people had any suggestions or kind of like told you not to do things.
Yeah, definitely. I think with like colours, I mean, I wear green so much, and I think I have like ginger hair and green eyes, and I get like a positive reaction when I do wear green, so I carry on wearing green. Like people say it makes my eyes stand out, and that just goes well with what I wear. There's definitely some colours I avoid, but then other people say that it looks really good on gingers, like pink and red. I think it just makes me look more pink and red. But other people say like the pale skin is when I look nice, but I tend to not wear those colours. I guess I've grown up being told like what goes well with the colour of my hair and my skin, and the kind of like Viking-y look, and I like that. And I can put like plaits in my hair, and when I have like curly hair as well, I can get like compared to being like a Viking, which I quite like. And we'll often wear quite a lot of gold jewellery, and just like patterns in general. I guess like I love wearing like leopard print. I wear so much leopard print, and I think that just like looks so good with my hair as well. I'm sure it has in so many ways that I haven't like deeply thought about, and I guess what people associate with being gingers definitely would have impacted me without kind of me realising.
How would you say that the way people perceive you because of your hair impacted you?
I'd say there's been lots of different reactions my whole life. I think before people have thought I'm going to be aggressive, which I find quite funny, because I think if someone's calling me aggressive, I might respond a bit aggressively.
Of course,
but overall, like, I'm really not a very angry person. Like, sometimes I wish I got more angry. Like, I'm quite a relaxed person, I'd say. But yeah, I've definitely been told that, angry redheads. And I'm like, well, now I do feel a bit angry because you're saying that I'm angry. I think, definitely people thought I'd be angry. There's also just the whole, I think, growing up and as like a ginger young woman, just massively sexualised and fetishised as well. So there's definitely that perception of it. Comments from just random old men that apparently I'm meant to be like crazy in bed because I'm ginger. Seen that in the media. Which is just wild that people would even ask about that or say that.
It is wild.
Other perceptions of being ginger. I mean, from old woman, I think that I'm magical. And that there's
and
like,
we are, obviously.
yes, of course. But sometimes people act like my hair has like healing powers, or that I'm somewhat more connected to like gods and goddesses because I'm ginger. I think sometimes it's like I'm kind of semi ultra human, and I'm like, no, I've just got ginger hair. I mean, yes, I am.
But maybe it's not about the colour of my hair.
But there's definitely a big mix. I guess, ginger stereotypes of just being like super sexy and angry, which could be a lot worse.
True, that's true. Can you tell me more about the sexualization? Can you recall any instances?
Let me have a think. The crazy part is that most of it was when I was a teenager, and people wouldn't say it to me now, and I guess they felt like maybe now that I wouldn't say stuff back to them. I guess a certain incident. Just old men in the pub, and so many old men. I had a teacher, this is crazy, so I had a teacher who said, Freya, so my name is Freya, he said, like, you look like her, like with ginger hair. Lots of little girls are being called Freya when they're ginger because she's meant to have ginger hair. She's a Viking goddess. Yes, but he said she's the Viking goddess of prostitution. And I said, no, she's not. And then he said, my daughter's called Freya. And what? That's really weird.
And was she ginger?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh my god.
I know. So weird. Yeah, I think just being asked as well, like, oh, is it true what they say about like ginger girls that like you're crazy and bad? And then like, why would I tell you? I have no idea who you are. Yeah, it was just like a running topic from older men. Yeah, and weirdly, like our generation, I don't feel like they had that in the media like as much of like ginger women being like hypersexualized. More, I guess, the opposite of like being made fun of than being sexualized. It's definitely a different generation of men that like sexualize ginger women. I'd say.
I would agree. Yeah. Can you tell me how the fact that you're redhead affected your romantic relationships, if it has?
Sure. So I would say that it has affected romantic relationships for sure. I think maybe at some points I was, like when I was younger, I thought maybe people, I guess when I was like more self-conscious, maybe that people wouldn't want to be seen with me because I was redhead, and I felt like maybe like they'd have to like have guts to like go out with a ginger. As I've gotten older, I think they should feel lucky to be by my side.
Yes, yes, they should.
But recently, I was seeing a guy, and I kind of knew that he liked my hair, and I knew that he liked that I was ginger, and then we had each other on Instagram, and our algorithms kind of matched up, so I'd see posts that he liked, and over time, I kind of would see that he'd like to post like another ginger girl, and another ginger girl, and then I thought, I'm just going to go on these accounts, and he was following loads of accounts of gingers, and it was quite surprising to see that he had such like a ginger fascination. And I did eventually bring it up to him, and I was like, oh, so our algorithms are really matched up, and I was like, so you're following quite a lot of ginger girls. And he was like, yeah, you've seen that. And I was like, yeah, that's interesting. So you want to like tell me more?
What did he say?
And he kind of was just like, I think gingers are really hot. So I was like, is there a reason you think gingers are really hot? And he was like, no, you just are. But it was so weird to see that. And some of them, you know, it was like ginger porn stars and all the stuff that he was following. And I was like, okay, that's a big red flag for me. As it was appreciation, and that was like a line that I was like, no, like it's like you're obsessed with gingers. I was like, are you seeing me because I'm ginger? I was like, oh no. So
I suppose did it make you like be aware that it might be just about the physical?
Yeah, I think I definitely was like, wow, like is it just you just find me really hot because I'm ginger? But I don't think it was. I think maybe that was the start of it. But yeah, it definitely gave me the ick and put me off him quite a lot. Yeah.
Were there moments where people's idea of what it means to be a redhead made you feel questioned?
Made me feel questioned.
Or made you feel like you're not a redhead enough?
No, I think I've known that I'm very redhead. One of my sisters has slightly darker ginger hair than me, and the other one has slightly lighter, and they can find it upsetting that their hair is lighter or darker than mine. I'm covered in freckles head to toe. I've got green eyes. I think I'm like textbook definition of a ginger where, you know, I step out in the sun and I'll be red pretty quickly. Maybe that I don't know my Irish ancestry well enough. There's always a classic, if you're like, are you Irish or are you Scottish? And when I kind of say that I'm neither, people are a bit upset. I have like Irish blood in me, but my family is like more German than anything. So yeah, I think I've always felt ginger enough. What
has been the theories about where the ginger gene comes from for you or for your family?
Well, because it has to come from both sides. Like, it has to come from your mum and your dad. And so my dad's birth dad was Irish, so it's got to be along there somewhere. And for my mother's side, I'm not actually too sure. I mean, they're just European, so it's got to pop up eventually. But it is amazing. So I live in my great aunt's house now, and she is 92. She just turned 92, and she has photos of paintings of my ancestors on her walls, and they have ginger hair, and they look like me and my sisters, and they have the same jawline as us, and yeah, they have the same hair as us, and I don't know how old or how long it's been going on for. So yeah, it's definitely been around, but it skips some people and then appears in others. Like lots of the men in my family don't have ginger hair.
I think it's interesting that it's 3 generations, right? You said that basically each of them had to choose a partner who has the gene
and
for it to happen.
Going. Yeah. And it's so
such a lucky thing.
Yeah, it's amazing. I guess, and then what will happen with me and my sisters if we have babies? Will we find someone who keeps the ginger gene going as well?
You have to update us after.
Yeah, yeah, give me a few years.
But so when I'm assuming that there were people coming and asking where it comes from. When you said that you have Irish ancestry, would you say it kind of stopped the conversation because it was like a good enough answer?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I just say, like, my dad's dad was Irish, and then, fine. But other than that, I mean, there's plenty of English people with ginger hair as well. I guess, European. I did, because I did a semester abroad in Canada, and I did actually notice that there are a lot less gingers in Canada. I don't know if it's the same in America. But yeah, that was interesting, because I guess like already a minority here, but still surrounded by so many other gingers. And then in Canada there's a lot less, and it was interesting when I came back how much I noticed like other gingers.
How did it make you feel like to be in a place where there is more of us?
Actually, at the time, when I was still talking to the guy I found that he liked more gingers, it really annoyed me.
Like, no, I want to be the only one.
Even though I thought it was really gross that he had liked all these other ginger girls, I became jealous. Which, is slightly embarrassing, but I did. And I was seeing all these other gingers, and I was like, ugh, they're ginger as well, I'm not special. But now, it's great. I mean, I feel like, you see other gingers, and you're like, hey, I see you. I mean, that's what happened to me and you. You saw me, and
I was like, I need you.
Yes, here I am.
Need to hear your experiences.
But it's funny, like, you pass like another ginger in the street. I feel like you share like a little look, and you're like,
the secret nod.
Yeah.
What do you think it means?
What does it mean? I think it means like I see you. Like we were saying earlier, like I know maybe some of the names that you've been called. I know that you've been asked about the colour of your pubes. I know that you've been asked if your family are the Weasleys.
I'm assuming that happened to you.
Yeah.
Because there's so many of you.
Yeah. You have that shared experience, and I guess when there's less of you, like the shared experience becomes more important. So I think that nod or that little like look just says like, I see you.
If you could turn it into words, the nod, what would you say?
What would I turn? What if when I see them? What would I say?
Instead of just the nod.
I see you. I think just like I see you, or like, are you one of the Weasleys? No, I would say that would be cheeky. You
could also say that's the
nice hair. I mean, quite a lot of time with other ginger women, I'd be like, oh, I love your hair. Like, I love yours. I'd be like, oh, because you both have such nice hair. I think compliment them. It's just so important to compliment people anyway. But just tell them that their hair is beautiful. Their sunburn is beautiful, but to put sun cream on. I mean, I tell it to my non-ginger friends as well, but
me too.
Put SPF on. Yes. I've been so ingrained by my mum and my granny. It's like SPF. I have so much SPF in my cupboards.
Always, you can't just leave the house without it.
No, definitely not. And I'd say embrace your hair as well and take care of it. Don't dye it. Don't get rid of it, because it is rare and it is special, and it is really nice to have as well. And get it in the sun and take photos of it in the sun as well. Get the sun to go behind you and get it coming through your hair, and you'll see how nice your hair is. Yeah.
If you could describe your hair as like a thing or a feeling or a place, what would you say?
As a thing, I think it would be fire. Yeah, the way it moves and it kind of, the way it bounces around, and the colour, you know, it's where I can see it. As a place, I guess it would be home with my family. And as a feeling, I don't know what the feeling is. I'm trying to, there's words coming into my head. What's the feeling for you?
I would say sitting on a hill watching a sunset.
Nice. Yeah, you can see your hair in the sunset.
Yeah, I feel like even if I would say a thing or something, I would say the sunset. Just calm, just nice.
And it's also just perfect for our hair because it just lights it up. Yeah.
How does it feel for you to be in a space designed for Redhead?
Yeah, great. Definitely feel seen and represented, and I know that I look good in this look. I guess it hasn't happened before. I think the whole process has been really nice. You know, I've talked to my sisters about it, and I saw my cousin over the weekend. I told her about it, and then I'll bring these questions back to my family, and I'll get their experiences as well. And I think it'd be really interesting to compare the differences, and even to ask my granny, who's 88 now, of her own experience of being a ginger and what that was like for her growing up.
Being in a completely, well, not completely, but quite a different era, I suppose.
Yeah. I think the whole process has been really nice, and just to reflect on it and to reflect on the growth, you know, of coming from, you know, being a teenager who's insecure to not so insecure 21-year-old. It's definitely a nice process. Yeah.
That's good to hear. So when you hear the word rust, what does come to mind?
I think of our hair. I mean, how could I not? I think of the colour orange. I guess I think of the feeling of metal as well, and rusty metal. I think. Just the colour of our hair, really. And the saying that you told me of...
the phrase.
How does it go?
It's a rusty roof, wet basement.
I love that. And maybe it was used in like a bad way, but I find I like that.
I do now. And this is why I turned it into the project. I was like,
rusty roof, wet basement. Yeah. I just know it's so funny. It's way better than does the carpet match the drapes? I think, rusty roof, wet basement. It's way better.
But well, I guess so. I don't know.
I just think it's like more, I don't know, more fun.
Okay, what would you say to your younger self? Maybe think of the not so confident one.
I think I tell her, put the hair dye away. I'd say wait it out. I'd say feel all the feelings that you're feeling now. But listen to the older women around you who are telling you that your hair is beautiful, that your hair is magical, because their compliments mean so much more than what some spotty teenage boy thinks of you. I'd say take good care of it. Use lots of argan oil. Cut it regularly.
I should take that as well.
I'd say get it in the sun, play with it, experiment with it. do whatever it's your hair, do whatever you want. If your mum is screaming at you not to cut your hair, still cut your hair, because it will grow back. I'd say carry on getting ginger pets. Stop dyeing your eyebrows as well, because I dyed my eyebrows for years.
Oh,
and I used to do really proper big, thick British eyebrows.
Ooh.
So I'd say maybe tone it down on the eyebrows a bit. Yeah, I think, kind of connect to this thing that has been appreciated for so many years. You know, it's been seen on gods and goddesses, it's been seen as like a magical thing, and connect to that and really appreciate that you get to represent something that people see as magical. Yeah.
I thought of one more thing. Recently online, we've been honored to be part of the Black community, apparently.
Yes.
Have you heard about it, and what are your thoughts?
You might need to tell me a bit more because I don't know that much on it.
So there's this specific Black woman who was posting about, basically saying redheads are Black, and there's this whole gene explanation that I won't be able to like actually explain, but yeah, and a lot of people are chiming in and saying, a lot of Black people are chiming in and saying that they feel like the situations that we experienced are quite similar. Of course, nothing to do with history, but I mean like people coming, touching your hair, that sort of stuff. And a lot of redheads just saying like, interesting take. Didn't think about it, but it is.
I think I'd agree with the other redheads of saying interesting take, and saying thank you for including us and representing us as well. I guess when your hair is different and it's a point of conversation, there's similarity between that.
I remember you told me about your experience in the pub.
Oh yeah.
Can you say that?
A man back in the pub where I came from, he said that we share the same experience because he is Black and I am ginger and we're both minorities, to which I very politely declined and said thank you, but I don't think we are. I said there's so much history that I am not a part of and cannot associate myself with. But it was very funny for him to say that and for him to see that we're seen as different to the rest of the world. But yeah, it was a very funny conversation with a very drunk man in the pub.
Okay. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for coming here.
Me.
It was really lovely to speak to you and hear about your experiences.
Yeah, it was so
you were saying that maybe you don't have that much negative stuff to say, but I think actually that's great. It's great to hear, and it's lovely to hear about the whole support of your family. Yeah. And the fact that you're embracing it and celebrating it is really beautiful.
Yeah. And make sure you embrace and celebrate your ginger hair as well, like we are. Nice. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.